radio.com and Apple iTunes.
An executive decision, 3:45 round ball recap, because I did give you something and I can't go 20 minutes later like people are going to remember. By the way, yeah, the podcast is out. If you want actual like basketball talk and like real thoughtful stuff, it's there, because you can't do it in this town, because we got a terrible owner and a terrible basketball team. So if you want the Anthony Davis deep dive where David and I go real deep, the way you like it, well, there it is. Go download it, radio.com or iTunes. Now, I said to you there was a suggestion for the Josh McCown Journeyman Hall of Fame, who I could just picture right now being the Marlboro Man from 1983. I'm going to go to the line right now, and I'm going to have Kevin bring up his suggestion. Kevin, go ahead, brother.
Well, I'm about to go old school. Steve DeBerg.
Damn Skippy. I think Steve DeBerg is one of the best play-action quarterbacks of all time, but B, the dude, you could have taken his helmet off and put a cowboy hat on. Looked like he could be the Marlboro Man. Pull up a glamour photo of Steve DeBerg. Watch. Now, give me the DeBerg resume here. I want to see if Kevin and I are on the right page here. Is he a Journeyman Hall of Fame quarterback?
Cowboys, 49ers, Broncos, Bucks, Chiefs, Bucks again, Dolphins, Falcons. So, yeah, you're talking 8 teams.
And at no point would you have been upset if your team brought Steve DeBerg to training camp.
No, because he performed everywhere he went.
Pro Bowls, Mike.
None.
Excellent. You know what, Kevin? We win. Steve DeBerg is a Josh McCown Journeyman Hall of Famer and could have had a Hollywood career.
And a tight mullet in 1991.
He had Roberto, tell me right now, Steve DeBerg could have starred as the Marlboro Man or the doppelganger to the Cobra Kai dojo leader in Karate Kid.
He looks more like that.
Sweep the leg.
Absolutely that.
Sweep the leg. Steve DeBerg could have starred in Karate Kid. That is old school, late 80s, early 90s quarterback.
This is crazy, too. So he played for the Dolphins in 93, and then 5 years later played a year with the Falcons in 1998. Wow.
That's resiliency. Did he still have a mullet in 98? By the way, why is every suggestion for the Journeyman Hall of Fame in basketball a guard?
We're not getting big man suggestions, I agree.
I wonder why that is. Oh, this is a good... Hold on. And then I'll get to more of the callers. I've got a basketball one I'll give you next segment. This one could be real good. Right now, we go to Derek, 97.1. What's up, Derek?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
My first one would be Ricky Williams. My second one would be, he's too good, but Deion Sanders.
No.
He only brought Deion in to win the Super Bowl.
Right, but not a journeyman. He was a mercenary.
That's what he was known for. You bring him in to win the Super Bowl.
Right, but that's not a journeyman. That's a finisher. That's a closer. Now, let's look at...
the 3 MLB teams that count either.
See, God, the Deion is a baseball player thing. Mike, what do you do with that? Well, give me Deion is a football player. Forget about it. Deion is a baseball player. Played for what? Yankees, Braves, who else?
The Reds, I think.
I could have sorted two differently. Okay, Yankees, Braves, Reds, Giants. 4. We have to have 5.
All-Star games?
No, see, 2 Super Bowl titles, made 1 World Series appearance.
Derek...
Doesn't look like any All-Star
game. I don't know. Derek, I got to be honest. I view Deion as a football player where the baseball was the spectacle. He was way too good. Now, Ricky Williams is interesting. But I don't think Ricky played long enough and played for enough teams. I mean, he took a few years off to go smoke peyote in the mountaintops of India or wherever it was, or Nepal or whatever the hell. I don't know that Ricky even counts, does he? Plus, didn't he lead the league in rushing one year?
4 NFL teams.
Not enough teams. How many Pro Bowls?
1.
Okay. I think Ricky Williams was too good. Then he decided he liked weed. I don't think he's a journeyman.
No. Yeah, alone. I mean, we got to play for 5 teams, so he's only played for 4 NFL teams.
All right, I'm going to go now. Terry, you've got a suggestion here that by every measure except one, you're going to be right on. But I'm going to tell you why I disagree. We'll have a conversation. Who is your journeyman Hall of Famer? Cool, Terry wouldn't be there. That's excellent. He was going to say Edwin Jackson.
A lot of people are saying him.
But here's why you can't. Nobody's been happy to see Edwin Jackson in like 10 years. Nobody. Oh, yeah. Blue Jay fans were pumped up. They brought Edwin Jackson. The guy has been a gas can.
Roberto likes when I read off all the teams here. He always gets a laugh out of it. Dodgers, Rays, Tigers, Diamondbacks, White Sox, Cardinals, Nationals, Cubs, Braves, Marlins, Padres, Orioles, Nationals, A's, Blue Jays.
That's the most. Yeah, right?
It's got to be.
Yeah, but my point is, he has been awful for a long time. You can't be in the Josh McCown Hall of Fame of journeymen when you're terrible.
Yeah, since probably the trade from the Tigers, I think he's only been on the rosters because he's an arm and a body. They just need another starter. Not because they want him, they just need another body.
You don't bring him in. Okay, like remember what I said about Marco Bellinelli? You don't bring Edwin Jackson in and go, all right, I don't mind that. No, you go, oh my God, our pitching staff is terrible.
Career highlights: All-Star with the Tigers in 2009.
Fake.
World Series champion with the Cards in 2011. And he's also thrown a no-hitter.
On 107,000 pitches.
June 25th, 2010.
He threw like 150 pitches. That was awful.
At 15 teams.
Didn't he walk 7 guys and still throw a no-no? That's one of the most dank no-hitters in Major League Baseball history. They basically left him out there to die. Walked 8 guys. I mean, that's not a no-hitter at that point. You damn near walked the lineup, and you're going to get credit for a no-hitter? Please. That's because nobody had to put it in play. 248-539-9797. We'll get the round ball recap as well. Listen, Buffalo Wild Wings announcing a deal on American beer just in time for the soccer that's going on. You may have heard. And it's a hell of a deal. Budweiser, Bud Light Talls, now $3. Oh, that's right. And as the women are out there dominating the field, you can dominate the $3 Talls. Budweiser, Bud Light, follow your instincts to Buffalo Wild Wings. Pair up the $3 Talls with the new All-American Cheeseburger. You know the whole routine. No more burgers on coffee tables. Put it on a bar. And pair it with a $3 Bud or $3 Bud Light Tall while watching the American women dominate the field on wall-to-wall TVs. It's Buffalo Wild Wings. You know the drill. Get there. Take advantage of it before it's too late. Participating locations dine-in only. Hour and availability may vary by location. Offer limited. May apply, if I could speak English, where required by law. Must be 21 plus. Void where prohibited. Some locations may only offer it on match days.
You know there's more than one Las Vegas. There's the Strip with families on vacation and questionable odds. Then there's downtown Vegas, the original gambling and entertainment mecca. That's where you'll find the D Las Vegas. Book your stay today at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas. This CBS Sports Minute is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings.
Jim Rome with the CBS Sports Minute. Another day, another report about the Houston Rockets in utter turmoil. Yahoo chased an ESPN report with a source which says, quote, and this is regarding Chris Paul and James Harden, quote, there is no respect at all on either side. They need to get away from one another. Chris doesn't respect James's standing in the league, and James doesn't respect the work that Chris has put into this point, end quote. Wait, what? Chris Paul does not respect James Harden standing in the league? What is that? I mean, seriously, like he doesn't think that James is good, the reigning MVP? Oh, and there's more, because according to that same report, Paul reportedly went to management and demanded a trade, while James Harden issued a him or me edict. What's better, an untradeable guy demanding a trade, or the other guy telling management it's me or him? Tough to know what's true and what's not, but generally where there's smoke, there's fire, and it looks like somebody's trying to burn that house down. I'm Jim Rome.
We know with the right combination of sunny days, picnics, and trips to the lake, some summers can last a lifetime. We know the great outdoors, we love the great outdoors. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, where you can save big during our Star Spangled Summer Sale. Like select men's Henley shirts and logo t-shirts for under $10 each. And a Coleman 48 quart cooler for under $20. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here.
Napa know-how. Right now, get a 5-quart jug of Napa conventional motor oil for just $11.99. That's a pretty unbelievable deal for a pretty unbelievable oil. But trust us, it's totally real, but only for a limited time. So get your 5-quart jug of Napa conventional motor oil for only $11.99 today. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how. Napa know-how. General States pricing. Sales prices do not include applicable state, local taxes, or recycling fees. Limit 6 per customer. Offer ends 6/30/19. We're Saia LTL Freight. Our trucks hit the road to haul the goods that keep businesses and communities moving. We're talking millions of shipments over millions of miles. From custom solutions to expedited delivery, when you see Saia LTL Freight, you'll know we're driving business. For all your shipping needs, get your quote at Saia.com. That's SAIA.com.
This June, the world's greatest golfers are coming to Detroit for the Rocket Mortgage Classic. To celebrate what our city stands for. Passion, power, beauty, creativity, and excitement. The Rocket Mortgage Classic, June 25th through the 30th at the Detroit Golf Club. Get your tickets today at rocketmortgageclassic.com.
That's the sound of a new can of Benjamin Moore paint. That's the sound of a perfect front porch restoration with a few coats of the right stuff. That's the sound of your clients being so pleased with their contractor they send you a bottle of wine. The sound of doing an excellent job painting someone's cabinets. So they refer you to 4 of their friends. Any job you have, covered. That's what you get with Benjamin Moore.
Your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers present the Ford Technology Tour. See the latest technologies developed by Ford. Visit FordTechnologyTour.com for a list of participating dealerships. Sign up now and come anytime between 3 and 7 p.m. Wednesday, June 19th to Jorgensen Ford in Detroit.
The only way you can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the Radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime. Anywhere.
97-1, so we promised it, being that this town is the Walking Dead for basketball, but we know some of you enjoy the NBA draft. Just a little round ball recap, a quick dip our toe in the water, and then we'll get back on track. David, if you would.
Don't do that to Tesh.
Live, Tesh. Where are they now? The John Tesh band. Like, where is the sax player in this? Or the guy dressed as a magician who plays the electric violin? We'll never know.
I don't know where the drummer is.
Dave.
All right, so major trade today in the NBA. Memphis traded Mike Conley to the Jazz. They get Grayson Allen, Kyle Korver, Jay Crowder, 23rd overall pick this year in a future first-round pick.
Oh, wait, you mean the Pistons didn't trade a couple of dead bodies in Bruce Brown's headband and get them like a lot of the local yokels thought?
They did not.
Weird.
But I want to know your thoughts for both teams, Utah and Memphis, with this deal.
It's a win-win. Utah needed a point guard who actually could look at the rim and score. The West is wide open. KD hurt, leaving. Clay hurt. Rockets melting down. Utah could be a 60-win team with Mike Conley at the point instead of Ricky Rubio. Plus, look at that backcourt of Conley and Donovan Mitchell. That is dynamic. There's shooters on the floor. I think great deal for Utah. Did they pay a price? Oh, hell yes, they did. But these are the final years of Donovan Mitchell before you're going to need to pay him BOGO bucks. And then, look, Memphis, that's as good as you could do for an over 30, overpaid point guard who's making $32 million a year. You get Grayson Allen, you play him to death, see if he's any good. You get a first-round pick this year, which is a lottery ticket. and you get a first-round pick with a couple of protections down the line. Meantime, they get Kyle Korver, who's an expiring. They could pass him along for something. It's a great job for both teams. It really works. Oh, David.
All right, so we haven't talked much about him this week, or pretty much at all with the NBA draft.
That's because this town sucks for basketball.
But DeAndre Hunter, I've seen comparisons range from Luol Deng to Kawhi Leonard.
Yes.
What kind of player can he be in the NBA?
I wish I had the answer. I mean, he's that prototype 6'9", 225, 230, defensive guy who, if he could ever learn to have a spot-up jumper, it would open his entire game up. David, if you're asking me, would I take a risk on DeAndre Hunter in the top 10? Of course I would. Would I risk my job on it that he'll turn into a Kawhi-esque player? Absolutely not.
Hey, baby, I got those rumors for you.
Speaking of rumors, the Knicks rejected a deal with the Hawks for the 8th and number 10. The Hawks are working hard to try to trade up, trying to get the next pick, trying to get the Pelicans pick at number 4. Can they get this done?
If they add an 8, 10, and a player, then you listen to it. But the Knicks, look, there's a belief there's 3 safe choices. R.J. Barrett and John Zion. If you're going to give up that security to go to 8 and 10 and essentially take lottery tickets, that's not bad to have 2 lottery tickets, but you're incurring a lot of risk, and I think it's undue risk. Of course Atlanta wants to move up and give up everything to get it, but if I'm the Knicks, I'm not moving. I'm taking R.J. Barrett, so therefore, they'll go to the podium tomorrow night and they'll take Darius Garland. Why? Because Knicks.
Open wide. I got some of those rumors.
So here we are, a day before the draft. I want you to set it in stone. This guy has all the excitement. He's going number 1 overall. What will Zion actually be in the NBA?
Generational, special, all-NBA, revolutionary. I think the timeline, we will look back, it will go LeBron, it will go AD, it will go Karl Anthony Towns, it will go Zion. That guy at the top of the draft that was worth tanking for. And that's not to say that other stars didn't get drafted or didn't come into the league. We're talking about number 1 picks that were worth tanking for. I think Zion is that. Absolutely. Now, if you're asking me specifically, I think he's a small ball center. I think he's that depth lineup center. He's a floor runner. He's a rim protector. He's a high post passer. I think he's everything you want in today's NBA. Okay.
Juice.
Just ridiculous.
I want your quick thoughts on these Big Ten products.
What am I doing here? Go ahead.
Quick thoughts here on these products. Carson Edwards from Purdue.
Mid to late first-round pick, career backup point guard, kind of a Jamal Crawford-esque. Bring him in, green light him, shooter, and then get him the hell out before he gives up 20 at the other end. But I wouldn't mind him for a borderline playoff team who needs a little scoring punch off the bench.
Bruno Fernando, Maryland.
He tries to dunk everyone. I'm pretty sure if his mother were in front of him, he'd try to two-hander through the hoop. Bruno Fernando needs to develop a game. Physical, you're not going to keep him away from the rim, but that's not exactly where the game's going. Not high on Bruno Fernando.
Romeo Langford, Indiana.
Don't know what to do with him. 6'6", looks the part. Some nights deadly shooter, other nights disappears. I think he's a guy you take a risk on between 15 and 25, 15 and 22. But I'll be damned if I know what he's going to be. He's very sketchy.
Now let's move on here to the local Michigan State products. Okay. Thoughts on these players?
All right.
Nick Moore. Jay Billis believes that Moore can play in the NBA. Do you agree?
No. I love Nick, but there's really not a use for an undersized forward who's back to the basket.
Matt McQuaid. He a four-man J.J. Randall Kyle Korver in the NBA.
And he'll play where poor men play, the G League. Next.
Jordan Poole.
Don't get it, never got it, no thanks.
Iggy Brasdeikis.
Love him. I think he's everything the league wants. Can spot up shoot, left, can go right, has some size. I think he's a project. I think he needs to be drafted in the late first round, but I could absolutely see him on a San Antonio Spurs, on a Toronto Raptors, on a Golden State, a guy they bring along. He's got all the things you would want in today's league. I love Iggy as a late first round pick. I'd be happier. Oh yeah? Who said Celtics took him? I'd be happy if we took him with our last pick in the first round.
Now, I want to know your quick thoughts on this. We have a huge free agency class coming up. Already talks of the Nets and the Bucks trying to trade out of the first round.
So there's some cap space.
Are we looking at just more than the Bucks and the Nets doing this? How many do you see? Or
Something I'll set the over-under on first-round trades at 5.5. I'd go over. I think you're going to see teams ducking out of the cap hold on these picks. I think you'll see teams acquire, like moving a pick or drafting a guy they won't bring over for cap reasons. I think there are teams who want to move down or move out of this draft. Yeah, I think it's going to be a wacky and wild draft.
Brought to you by Bishop Airport. From the Vehicle City to the Queen City, nonstops from Flint to Charlotte on American Airlines start September 4th. Plus more jets to Chicago with first-class seats. Flint Bishop Airport, not the only way to fly, just a better one. There's a car fire on 75 southbound at M39 Southfield Road. It's affecting the right lane and shoulder. There's now a backup from before the Rouge River Bridge, as well as an accident on the shoulder. M53 Bandit Freeway southbound south of 23 Mile. Traffic also brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts. When your AC stops blowing cold air, find relief during Murray AC Month at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. I'm Michelle Penny on the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
Coming up Thursday at 7:25, your chance to win $2,000 in the 2 Grand Slam. And at 8:50, you can win some Tiger tickets. Jamie and Stoney. Mornings, 6 to 10.
So, I'm at this fancy pants restaurant trying to figure out what to order. I'm wading through all this gourmet noise like seasonal gas streaks and foraged ingredients. And as I'm about to choose some artisanal blah blah blah, I'm sure I'm gonna regret. All I can understand and pronounce is restaurants bite. You gotta go to Bar Louie. It's a gastrobar, which means great food meets great drinks equals an awesome time. They've got cocktails, martinis, local beers, wine, and real delicious gastrobar grub. Like killer stacked burgers, tasty apps, loaded flatbreads.
Dig into the new hot honey-fried chicken sandwich. It's jalapeno hot and honey sweet. What else do you want?
Bar Louie. So easy to love and comprehend. Bar Louie. Join the gastrobar revolution. You gotta go.
Ford Pass. Everything you need to keep moving right in the palm of your hand. Now you can earn points to use toward flexible complimentary maintenance when you buy or lease a new Ford and sign up for rewards. Plus, use the app to access roadside assistance. You'll even earn exclusive Ford Pass rewards just for maintaining your vehicle. Only Ford Pass combines roadside assistance, Ford Pass rewards, and now when you buy or lease a new Ford, earn points you can use toward flexible complimentary maintenance. Ford Pass, built to keep you moving. Built Ford proud. Visit your participating Ford dealership to find out about how you can earn complimentary maintenance on every new Ford.
Roadside assistance is included for certain Ford owners and available to everyone for a per-service fee. Ford reserves the right to change program details without obligations. Visit your participating dealer or FordPassRewards.com for program rules and restrictions. Ford Pass, compatible with select smartphone platforms, is available via download.
Help Mother Waddles to help those in need by donating your car. Your car donation to Mother Waddles will provide food and shelter to the poorest of the poor. Call Mother Waddles today and change a life. Call 313-WADDLES.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Capura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, log on to nbphealth.com.
Sign up to win your chance to play in the first ever Detroit Pistons 3-on-3 tournament right now at 971theticket.com. One winner gets a team entry for up to 5 players in the tournament Saturday, July 13th at Little
that 5-game road trip tonight. They're back out in Pittsburgh for Game 2 of their short 2-game series with the Pirates. Jordan Zimmerman will get the call tonight against Trevor Williams. We'll have it right here on the ticket starting at 7:05. The Pistons, of course, going to take part in the NBA draft tomorrow night from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Fox Sports NBA insider Rick Bucher was on the morning show here on the ticket today talking about their picks, and he could envision them taking Tyler Hero out of Kentucky with the 15th overall selection. Also touched on Andre Drummond, how he could be hurting the Pistons with his play style.
The difficulty that he and the Pistons are up against is that he's an old school center in many ways, and it's just not the way the game's being played.
Elsewhere in the league, the Grizzlies trading guard Mike Conley to the Jazz for 3 players. That includes Grayson Allen, Kyle Korver, and Jay Crowder. They'll also receive the 23rd pick in tomorrow's draft and a future first-round selection. Over the NFL, after being reported missing yesterday after not being seen for a week, Rod Smart, otherwise known as He Hate Me in the XFL, was found safe. While the Saints will out Michael Thomas still in talks about a new deal, the reports have said both sides far apart on numbers, but hoping to have something done by training camp. Former Michigan quarterback Brandon Peters has finally found a new team. He announced last night he'll stay in the Big Ten the next 2 years and play with Illinois. Let's take an update desk. I'm Ryan Woolley. For more, go to 971theticket.com.
What the hell has happened to the Detroit Pistons? It's teaser time.
We know we've disappointed fans. We haven't won enough. We're not winning, so we have to we gotta adjust something. Teaser time. Teaser time. Check us out. Teaser time. Teaser time. Check us out. We gotta win. You know, we haven't done that. Something is not right. We just want to win. That's it. Teaser time. Teaser time. Check us out. Teaser time. Teaser time. Check us out. After the season's over, stand out.
Something is not right with this picture. I expected more from the Detroit Pistons, and I ain't getting it.
Thank you for moving the community.
Oh, that a baby. You keep that community moving. All right. Now, look, we're having a little fun today. I mean, if I were having any more fun, I'd be dead. Look, Josh McCown is the epitome of a journeyman player. You were never angry if Josh McCown was on your team, as long as he wasn't the starter. Good guy, mentor, locker room guy, tough guy, journeyman, right? So we started talking about give me the all-time journeyman team. Any sport you want. Now, naturally, my mind is geared towards basketball this week with the draft. Celtics are front page, so I feel like every 10 minutes I'm reading something about my team. But I like journeyman guy, Avery Johnson. Journeyman guy, Eldon Campbell. They have to be players that are not too good, not too bad, and had redeeming qualities that kept them employed. And the litmus test for any journeyman, would you have been upset if your team brought them in? That's the key. So we've had some good ones, but it's every reason why I'm not allowing people to call up and say Edwin Jackson. Nobody who has signed a check for Edwin Jackson in about the last 6-7 years has been happy. In fact, there's probably stains on the check from tears as you're crying that you're paying this man to be a gas can. So, like, basketball-wise, the Josh McCown All-Star journeyman team, Avery Johnson at the point, Marco Bellinelli at the 2 guard, Matt Barnes at the 3, Eldon Campbell at center. I mean, there's some. I mean, Sully had a good one. Mike James. Mike James is one of the few Pistons I liked. It's probably because he was a Celtic too. A damn good defensive guard. You know a suggestion people have come up with? And I thought he was too good? Sam Cassell. Yeah. Sam Cassell was way too good to be a journeyman. High-level guard on championship teams, starting point guard on some good teams early, mid-2000s. Wasn't he the starter when the Clippers first got good, went to Game 7 against Nash and the Suns?
Yeah, he was a good player. 3-time champion, All-Star in 2004. He was also on the All-NBA second team in 2004.
Sammy Cassell is too good to be a journeyman.
Let me give you one name here. You might either laugh at this, you might totally laugh at this, or think that maybe he could be a journeyman. sensational stuff aside, Jeremy Lin.
Journeyman.
You know, and I know Lynn's
Never would I be angry if my team had him on the roster, preferably in street clothes. But honestly, Lynn's sanity was its own thing. Look, the Raptors were a championship team. They added him at the deadline. Good guy, locker room guy, hard worker. If he's pressed into duty, he can give you something. Jeremy Lin to me, quintessential Josh McCown journeyman.
And he's not going to necessarily hurt you when he's on the floor. That's the thing.
Plus, he had great haircuts a few years back. Had a mohawk, he had a Bieber cut. He was all over the place. Wasn't that when he was with the Hornets?
Yeah, that was 2015, 2016.
How was it that long?
Man, when he played for the Knicks, that was 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
That seems like it was so much sooner than that.
Yeah, and it's funny, Carmelo was still a jerk. Carmelo hated Jeremy Lin. Hated that Lin had the spotlight. Great guy. Carmelo, great guy. Let's go to Andrew, 97.1. What's up, Andrew?
Hey, Mike. First time, long time.
Welcome. What's on your mind?
Well, just baseball player, I think fits pretty well, and then a basketball guy who maybe was too good, but I'll leave that up to you guys. So, baseball guy, I'll give you first. How about Matt, the Canadian Bacon Stare?
Oh, yes. Also could have doubled as a truck driver.
Yeah, or like a John Stockton, but he had to have played for at least.
All right, hold on. Give me the Matt Stairs rundown. Noted with the A's. Think he had a cup of coffee with the Nats, the Yankees. Give me Matt Stairs. And also,
for a second.
Sure, check the All-Star teams, too. I don't think he ever snuck one in there, did he?
No.
Okay, Matt Stairs. Give me the resume.
Expos, Red Sox, A's, Cubs, Brewers, Pirates, Royals, Rangers, Tigers, Blue Jays, Phillies, Padres, Nationals. It's 13 teams.
Oh, my God. Oh, my
Won a World Series. He does have a MLB record 23 career pinch hit home runs. And
Journeyman.
He was actually inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2015.
What?
Canadian Baseball Hall of
Oh,
Fame.
Canadian Hall of Fame. Okay, along with Larry Walker.
Yeah, I looked at the bottom of this. It says a few stars. Baseball Hall of Fame induction 2015. Then I looked right above it. Member of the Canadian.
Andrew, you know what I can see Matt Stairs as? Our Josh McCown Journeyman All-Star DH.
All right, I'll take it.
I like
Jason Richardson for a basketball player, though.
Give me
too good, maybe?
Well, you can't let the slam dunk contest blind you. But Jay Rich did make probably $150 million in his career. I don't. Pull it up, Sully. Andrew's got the question. Let's answer.
Yeah, he was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams.
How many All-Star games?
None. Got almost 15,000 career points. Average 17 a game.
See, I almost. Oh, man. Andrew, I don't know. David, where are you at with Jay Rich? Because if he's on the journeyman team, I'm putting him at 2 guard for me, and Bellinelli's going to the bench. Andrew's on point. He should just join the show.
See, no All-Star games. I think he should be on there. I really do.
So, all right, so, dude, Jay Rich has to be, like, as good as a journeyman could ever be. You can't be better than Jay Rich and still be a journeyman.
Yeah, because all he has is he was on an all-rookie team, first team, and just won 2 dunk contests. I mean, he doesn't have any awards except for being on the Believe Warriors team, right? That's it. He's a journeyman. That's a good one. That's a 2 guard right there for you.
Breaking news at the Ticket Broadcast Center. Jason Richardson has just been signed to Mike's 2 guard lineup on the McCown Journeyman All-Stars.
That's a fringe one.
Bro, he's...
only 5 teams, though.
Oh, man, this is great.
That's a really...
Do you know how much better my team just got adding Jay Rich? Plus, wasn't Matt Barnes on that team? 2 Journeyman All-Stars from the same 8-seed playoff team that took down Dirk. Man. Yes.
Arthur Hill.
Can I give you another journeyman? A guy I always loved, a guy I wanted the Pistons to be. Never happened. He's ratty. He's almost like Argentinian-ish Smith. This is a throwback now. My selection is a Josh McCown Journeyman All-Star. J.J. Barea. Give me a J.J. Barea update desk. Like J.J. Barea, if he was your backup, you're happy.
Doesn't qualify. He's Mavericks, T-Wolves.
That's too bad. Always liked him.
See, to be honest with you guys, with all this talk of journeyman, I'm just excited for tomorrow where I played for 13 NBA teams.
Oh, God.
We know that's coming tomorrow.
I have 2 feet.
I once played for 3 teams.
I am stuck in a town that doesn't like the NBA.
I'm on the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame.
I'm a Canadian.
I like juicy rumors. Oh, here's tomorrow's Who Am I from the morning show. I like Coke. Here's the teams I did not play for. Here's the drugs Stoney didn't do. If you missed the morning show today, you missed a lot. Oh, you have it? Hold on, time out. How long is this audio? Right now. No, right now. Why? Oh, okay, fine. So you want to wait? Or you want to give it to the people now?
You know what? I think we should make the people wait a little bit.
If you want to hear Stoney talk about all the hardcore drugs he used to do, the coke, the crank, the smack, all of it, this is the most awkward I've ever heard Stoney. It was this morning, it was part obituary and memorial, and then part him making everyone uncomfortable. Roberto, did it live up to what I said? It was just funny because, yeah, he starts off like, you know, this date every year is very emotional for me. Stop right there. Stop right there. More of the, I think we may have found our power forward for the All-Star squad.